Walking Macau Streets. Dear Lord, show me a sign. Give me a map. Oh yeah.
So we're going to be going down this street. One of the things that's going to be an interesting part of the street is this little style restaurant right here. You can see some of the buildings have a similar style, and there's also this big thing right there for advertising. Grand Emperor Hotel is in the background, and they're doing some scaffolding work right here too. I'm going to try to go across. And then this space right here, a lot of people will come and get a photo right here. So this would be a popular place. And then they'll come and get it right there. And it's right between the buildings. So we're going to be walking down that street in a moment. Just to give you a little context where we are, we're on this, I think it's called like King João the Fourth Street. So we're on, but we're going to be going down this one, which has a more difficult, longer name, and it has these kind of cool looking buildings right there. Before we even go down it, I wanted to start over in here because I wanted to show off this other Portuguese artist who does a lot of sculpture work. So he has some work right here, and it's right next to Grand Lisboa. That's his work right there. So there's a school, and then that one that's like pointillism, where he carves into the cement. But we're going to be going down over there, so just stay tuned for that. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on. Okay, so we're going to be walking down this particular street. We're going to go across, and we are on Dom João the Fourth is the name of the king, and right next to us is the Portuguese school. So you're going to see that imagery of this style along the house, along the wall there. And that Portuguese, we'll get a better view of it here. We're gonna go across. He's waiting for me. And that's gonna be our target street, all those kind of cool looking buildings. You're gonna see some kind of interesting views. Let me, before we go across, this is the Portuguese school. That's Grand Lisboa. We're gonna get a really good view of that when we go down to the other side of our street. That's the pointillism art from a famous Portuguese artist. That's kind of these cool buildings that I'm going to elaborate and talk about quite a bit more shortly. And we are going to go down. This is a French bakery. And actually, let me see, law firm of lawyer Hua Fong Hoon. Just kind of curious about that one, so I was seeing what that was. Okay, so we're going to be going down this street. One of the things that's going to be an interesting part of the street is this little style restaurant right here. And we're just going to walk down it in a moment. So let me just kind of capture that whole restaurant feel like that. It's like three-dimensional art. And then I got the balcony right there as well. Come over here. So the balcony is pretty interesting as well. And I'm just gonna view these apartments in a second. We're gonna come over here, come down a little bit. And you can see them really well from this angle. And I've always felt that this one needs to be painted. So if they would paint these buildings and maybe restore them as well, but if they had a nice fresh paint job, I bet it would be quite amazing. Okay, down here is a little plaza. It's not our focus, but you can see some of the buildings have a similar style, and there's also this big thing right there for advertising. Grand Emperor Hotel is in the background, and they're doing some scaffolding work right here too. And you also have this Macau sign right there. So yeah, this plaza is popular with tourists. I also feel like it needs paint as well. This is a little patio. But yeah, if that was all painted, I think it would make a big difference. So we got some more scaffolding that we're gonna go underneath at the moment. They scaffold with bamboo because it's really strong. And so we're gonna continue walking. And we have more of our patio right here. So you can see more of that same style building. Lots of tourists all the way down there. They sell pork chop buns here. They got egg tarts way down at the end. A lot of sewer lids right there. I think this area kind of floods a little bit. So on the other end there's like air conditioning units that flood into the main street. Let me just see. So yeah, this right here, they really could paint this. Like I could see some kind of colorful. Looks like they're gonna do something. All these signs, all that stuff right there is all new. So now those are all blocked. And that's relatively new. I don't think the last time I filmed here, they had that like that. So, okay. So you can see, let's go look back down. So way down at the end, they have these famous egg tarts. So at this area, you'll see a lot of people will buy those egg tarts and walk down the street with them. So we're gonna come down to the end here. And then at the end, you're gonna see a very famous place that people take photographs, which is that little plaza circle right there. I'm gonna walk over there in a minute. It's right there. This is our street. Kind of a long name. I guess in Chinese it'd be so much easier to say. But in Portuguese it's a long name. But you have that good view of Grand Lisboa. But the best view of it is over here on this little island. So you're gonna see people over here. I'm gonna come over here as well. I'm gonna try to go across. And then this space right here, a lot of people will come and get a photo right here. So this would be a popular place. And then they'll come and get it right there. And it's right between the buildings as well. So that's actually like one of the highlights of this particular area. Grand Lisboa Casino. So, okay. So we're gonna walk across on this green light here. And then I'm gonna look back at it again. And I'm also gonna give you an idea of this other street up here. This is called Grand Praia Avenue. And you have a little clock watch right there. And I'm actually gonna walk across this way. And I'm gonna highlight the space, and I also see it's also part of our street too. So now you can kind of see this whole space, all this, the photogenic space right there to catch the Grand Lisboa. And then we also have our newspaper stand right here in the corner. And we are going to end our video. So we're gonna end it right there. Grand Lisboa Casino in the background. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on.